It's time for high school football playoffs here in NorCal, and we have all the action on Under the Lights. I'm Jenna Fink.
And I'm Chase Napier. So many great games in the first round of playoffs. Let's get right into our game of the week.
It's time for Action News Now Game of the Week.
Orland hosting West Valley in a Division III showdown. Extra foggy out there, but the show must go on. It took these high-powered offenses a while to get going, but the Eagles find their wings. Niall Raby takes off for 25 yards. He's brought down at the 1-yard line. Next play, Wade Reginato finishes the job, somersaulting into the end zone for a touchdown, 6-0 West Valley. Right before the half, Orland with a chance to answer, but a botched snap bounces off the quarterback's helmet. West Valley recovers for a touchback, so 6-0 at the half. Third quarter, quarterback Grant Foster takes this one himself, wide open into the end zone for a 7-6 lead. Later in the third quarter, it's Braden Schumann, the senior, with a huge punt return. Here's the end of it, no one even close to him into the end zone. And this was a back and forth one in the second half, but Orland survives the fog and advances to another week of playoffs. 36-26, the final of that one.
Over to Durham now, the Trojans hosting Anderson. You can see both teams lining up for the coin toss in a blanket of fog. Looks like a blizzard out there. The clubs with the first chance to score tonight. Fourth down on the 1, but Durham makes a huge goal line stand to get the ball back in the hands of their offense, and they'll take it from there. A little flip to the senior Avery Merlot, finding some room around the outside before getting taken down right in front of the end zone. They'd end up punching it in on the next play, making it a 6-0 game. And these Trojans are doing it on both ends of the field tonight. Juan Batista trying to find some room, but there's just nowhere to go. And after a deep shot down the field leads to a Trojan touchdown, they keep the points coming with an easy 2-point conversion. And hey, they're not done. Ryan Dole dropping back in the pocket, moving right, moving left before finding his man, Thomas Husa, downfield, who will go up and take this one. What a grab by the senior, giving his team a 21-point advantage. And after another dominant half of defense from Durham, they end up on top tonight, winning this one 28-0. Durham has a tough test next week against an undefeated UPrep.
Yeah, those Panthers have been awesome, and we'll have their highlights later. But for now, to Enterprise we go. The Hornets hosting the Las Plumas Thunderbirds, and it was all Enterprise as they led 28-0 after the first quarter, and they continued that dominance. Quarterback Demarie Lewis Cooper connects with Cameron DeJesus for 36 yards. Impressive catch in double coverage. That sets up this touchdown pass from Lewis Cooper to Elijah Goss. That gives Enterprise a 40-0 lead at the half. But hey, Elijah Goss proved he could play not only on offense, but on defense too. He got a monster 10-yard tackle for loss on Las Plumas to maintain the shutout. Midway through the third now, Enterprise put in their backup QB, and he showed off too. Pop Jones cuts left and finds room, sprinting 36 yards to the end zone. That put Enterprise up 54-0. And the Hornets steamrolled Las Plumas 60-0, the final. Take a look at some other playoff games happening tonight. Central Valley's first playoff appearance since 2013 ended. Sutter dominated them 42-0. Wheatland took care of business against Gridley, winning 28-7.
And East Nicholas beat Williams 27-6 in a Division IV matchup, and Pierce shut out Colusa 42-0. Another dominating win tonight. So many great plays for Week 11 of football, but there can only be one play of the week. Coming up, we'll show you the two nominations.
Plus, Paradise hasn't lost a game since September 9th. Bobcats ride their 7-game win streak into a matchup with Lassen. Reporter Ryan Ketchum has the highlights next.
It's time for Action News Now Cheer of the Week.
But first, here's a look at tonight's Cheerleaders of the Week from Durham High School, still cheerleading even in all that fog.